Hello, friend. Good morning. First of all, I will hope you that you and your family member are stay healthy during this epidemic situation. Today, we will learn about different types of water demand topic which will cover in water supply and sanitary engineering subject. In this video lecture, we will first of all enlist the different types of water demand and then discuss each and every water demand in brief. So here we can see that there are six different types of water demand. Let's see one by one. First one, domestic water demand, which is related to domestic or residential use of water. Second one is industrial water demand, which is related to industrial use of water. Third one is institutional or commercial water demand, which is related to use of water in institutional or commercial buildings. Fourth one is demand for public uses, which is related to use of water in public utility. Fifth one is fire demand, which is related to use of water during fire. And the last one is composite losses demand, which is related to loss of water in different way. Now let's discuss about domestic water demand. The domestic or residential use include water requirement for drinking, bathing, cooking, washing of clothes and houses, lawn sprinkling, gardening, sanitary purpose, and etc. The quantity of water required for domestic use mainly depend on the habits, social status, climate condition, and custom of the people. As per IS 1172 by 1993, the minimum domestic consumption for a town or city with full flushing system should be taken as 200 liter per head per day, although it can be reduced to 135 liter per head per day for economical weaker section. In developed country like USA, the figure may be as high as 350 liter per head per day. Now here we can see a table in which we show that the minimum domestic water consumption in India city for different domestic use. Here we can see that we use 5 liter head per day for drinking. For cooking we use 5 liter per head per day. For bathing we use 55 liter per head per day. For washing of clothes we use 20 liter per head per day. For washing of utensil we can use 10 liters per head per day. For washing and cleaning of houses and residences we can use 10 liters per head per day. For flushing of water closets and etc. we can use 30 liter per head per day. From above table we can conclude that we use 135 liter per head per day for water for only domestic purpose. Now we will discuss the second type of water demand, which is industrial water demand. Industrial represent the water demand of industries which are there existing or like to be started in future. In the city of which water supply is being planned, the quantity of water required depend upon the number and the type of industry present in the city. The ordinary per capita consumption on account of industrial need of a city is generally taken as 50 liter per person per day. The quantity of water demand for industrial purpose is around 22 to 25 percentage of the total demand of the city. Now we will discuss the third type of water demand, which is institutional or commercial water demand. The institutional and commercial water include office buildings, warehouses, stores, shopping centers, schools, hospitals, hostels, hotels, colleges, railway stations, cinema houses, and etc. The water requirement of an industrial and commercial places may be taken on an average 20 liter per capita per day. Here we can show a table which give information about water requirement of different public buildings. We can show that the factory where bathroom are required to be provided consume 45 liter per capita per day, and the factory where no bathroom are required to be provided consume 30 liter per capita per day. In hospital where number of bed not exceeding 100 required 340 liter per capita per day. In the hospital where number of bed exceeding 100 required 450 liter per capita per day. In nursing homes and medical quarter require 135 liter per capita per day. In hostels, the water consumption is 135 liter per capita per day. In offices, the water consumption is 45 liter per capita per day. In restaurant, per seat water consumption is 70 liter per capita per day. In hotel, per bed water consumption is 180 per liter per capita per day. In cinema hall and theater, per seat water consumption is 15 liter per capita per day. In school, day school required 45 liter per capita per day and boarding school required 135 liter per capita per day. In garden and sport ground, water consumption is 3.5 liter per square meter, and per animal or per vehicle, water consumption is 45 liter per capita per day. So this is the information all about the water requirement for different type of public building. Now we will discuss the fourth type of water demand, which is demand for public uses. Quantity of water required for public utility purpose is such as for washing and sprinkling of roads, cleaning of sewer, watering of public parks, gardens, public fountains, and etc. come under public uses for civic uses. To meet the water demand for public uses, provision of 5% of total consumption is made while designing the water work for a city. In additional information about public uses, the water required for public purpose, like for public park, water requirement is 1.5 liter per meter square per day. For street washing, water requirement is 1 to 1.5 liter per meter square per day. For sewer cleaning, water consumption is 4.5 liter per head per day. Now we will discuss on the fire demand. Fire demand generally breaks in thickly populated localities and the industrial area, and it causes serious damage of properties, and sometimes lives of the people are lost. So a provision should be made in modern public water supply scheme for fighting against fire. The quantity of water required for fire should be easily available and kept always stored in storage reservoir. Now friend, we will discuss about the last type of water demand, which is compensate losses demand. All the water which goes in the distribution pipe does not reach the consumer. Portion of this is wasted in the pipeline due to defective pipe joint, faulty valves and fitting, cracked pipe, and etc. In some way, some quantity of water is lost due to unauthorized and illegal connections. While estimating the total requirement of water of a town, an allowance of 15% of these losses and wastage should be made. So friend, it's all about the different type of water demand. I hope all of you enjoying this online video lecture. We will meet soon with another lecture. Still then, stay home, stay healthy, and thank you.